Slow down so you can become ageless. You need to slow down, simplify your life. And when you simplify your life, you are more in your present moment. When you are more in your present moment, you are technically, in a sense, slowing down time. It just feels that way because you're living moment by moment rather than in the future and rather than in the past. We're gonna break this down. We're gonna talk about how do you get yourself focused? What is truly important for you? Why is your mind filled up, letting things go, and that there is nothing absolutely wrong with you. You are a human being. Lots of things run through our minds. It's hard to simplify the mind when we are not taught how do we simplify, right? We're taught go, go, go. All these distractions, all the media, the technology, everything at our fingertips, and all this information available at our fingertips, and it can feel very, very overwhelming to the point sometimes that you feel like it's cluttered more in your mind than it's simplifying anything. So you need to be focused. That's one of the first steps. We have to define what is focus for you. What is focus in general? We're always taught, hey, you need to focus, but what really is focus? I remember there is no focus until I grew up and I realized, wait a minute, I do need focus, because if I don't focus, then where's my life gonna go? Nobody can focus for me but myself. So I had to practice focusing. Literally, you have to begin to train your mind. It really is about what is your focus on. Let's say you want to read a book. You sit, you focus, you begin to read. Your mind begins to drift off, like many of us, right? You need to realize, be aware, and be honest with yourself that your mind has drifted off. You bring it back. You bring it back to the book or to whatever you're doing. So you bring it back to your book. You continue to read. Oh, wait, your mind's drifting off. With your awareness, you bring it back. You bring it right back to the book. So you're going to begin to do this with every single thing in your life. Let's say your child is talking to you. Oh, you're losing focus. No, bring it back. If you're doing something for work, your mind is drifting off. Bring it back. You're going to continue to practice this. And when you continue to practice that, you realize your focus is there longer. It's not maybe for a minute or a few seconds anymore. It's now for 2 minutes. It's now for 3 minutes. It's now for 5 minutes. It's now for 10 minutes. Because we're so used to like this rush-paced lifestyle, like just slow it down by bringing your focus back. Again, you are becoming ageless due to slowing down your time, okay? And it's not that you're slacking on your time. You're focused. So your time is going towards the right thing. It feels good. You know you did it. And then if you want your mind to drift off after when you're done, you're free to do that. To simplify, you also need to begin to realize what's truly important for you. You cannot have everything on your plate. Let's be realistic, right? That's overwhelming. It creates clutter in the mind. Clutter in the mind creates clutter in the life. You slowly break down what really matters for you. If family is what matters for you, then that's what you're going to carve out and just begin to make your time for. If you know you need to slow down with one thing, maybe you go out too much, maybe you hang out with friends too much or talk on the phone too much or something of those sorts. Start slowing those things down so you can begin to truly focus on what's important to you. If it's really not improving anything for you at the moment, and it's not that it's wrong if others do it, if they want to party and that's where they resonate at right now, that's fine, let them be. But if you know that's really not what's becoming truly important to you, change that, change it. Begin to simplify your life. Even if it means you're going to be bored at home, you can figure things out to do from home. Learn to relax your mind, relax your life, relax your thought process. Take that time maybe to learn something new. You know, school never ends. You know, they taught us from school the way they do it with the system, but that's kind of what got a lot of us to not want to learn no more, because we think, okay, well, I'm done with school. I learned everything. There's way more. Like, reality is way stranger than fiction, and definitely look into it and find things that keep your interest or find creative things to do. Just keep learning. It's really good for you. It feels good when you've accomplished those things, whether it's learning, opening a business, learning a creativity task, learning things about your child, playing with your child, hanging out with your family, hanging out with your husband, your wife, learning to cook. You guys get it, you know, keep it moving. What's important, work on those things. Our mind gets filled up a lot because we have so much going on, right? We're thinking about the past, we're thinking about the future, we're thinking about the present, we're thinking about everything. We're thinking about everything. Slow it down. You're not in the future. You're not in the past. That's most of what takes up a lot of people's space in their minds. They're thinking about the future. They're thinking about the past. What's going on right now? What can you do right now? And if there's nothing that you can do, well, It's not that it's a miserable state of mind. That's you're fine, right? You need to begin to let go, whether it's something that was from the future or the past or something that's bothering you right now. You need to let it go. You need to find a way to find it in yourself, to realize it doesn't deserve to take space up in your body anymore, in your mind anymore. It's time to let it go, because all it does is just it creates overwhelming feeling for you, anxiety, all these things. Like, let these things go. There's no need for them unless it's something that's serving purpose in the sense of at your moment, something you should be working on at your moment. If not, you can't do it right now, then let it go. All right, time to move on, time to get, to continue. It's great to let go because you are an ever-changing soul. You are an ever-changing being. That is how it goes. As long as you are changing for the better, then that is amazing. That is what matters. Simplify it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Keep it moving. It feels good to be who you are now. Stand in that and move in that. God sees you and you see you, and you are taking the steps to be a better human being. When you're a better human being, all that energy comes around you and it just amplifies. It helps other human beings awaken. It helps them become a better being. It's a beautiful, beautiful process. Nothing is wrong with you. You just need to simplify your life. That's it. Life is absolutely amazing. It's an experience. Continue to learn, and don't just learn one thing. Learn many things. Slow down so you have time to zoom out and see what truly is going on and what needs to be fixed, rather than being so zoomed into life. And then it's just very difficult to see that way. Zoom out, simplify, zoom out, and take it day by day. Not even day by day, moment by moment, baby. Take it moment by moment, and you will see that in that moment by moment, your reactions are better, your actions are better, because you're not handling you in the future or you in the past. You are handling you now. Don't give up. Continue to do everything you got to do to get to where you got to go, because you are the only one that can save yourself. Remember to continue to simplify so you can become ageless, my friend.